Hey bookmarks and bookworms, welcome back to my channel. Today I was going through Instagram and I saw that the Booker Prize had posted a quiz. They've called it the Ultimate Booker Prize Shortlist Quiz. 55 years of facts, firsts and feasts, and so I'm going to take these 14 questions today and answer them for you all. I'm sure this will become a trend on BookTube as we all give you our answers to the quiz, so these 14 questions. Also let me know down in the comments how many answers you got right, and let's start off with question number 1. I'll put up on the screen next to me the questions as we go through and the answers so you can choose your answers. So question number 1 is, what's unique about the 2024 shortlist? A, all the authors are American. B, it includes the first graphic novel to be shortlisted. C, it includes the largest number of women in the Booker's 55-year history. And D, it features only debut authors. So off the top of my head, I'm pretty sure this is C. So yes, and we're right. C it was. Question number 2. In 1980, which shortlisted author was reported to have refused to attend the Booker Prize ceremony that year unless they were guaranteed victory? Now, the choices here are A, Anita Desai, B, Anthony Burgess, C, William Golding, and D, J.L. Carr. I'm thinking, so I have no idea, so I'm doing this based on guesswork. I'm thinking that's quite arrogant. So I'm going to say it's not Anita. I'm going to say it's not William Golding. I'm going to say it's Anthony Burgess. Yes, okay. No hate to Anthony Burgess, it's just I had a feeling. So question number 3 is, which shortlisted novel opens with the line, "The old girl kept writing and complaining about the police"? So option A is The Trees, Percival Everett. B is The Good Terrorist by Doris Lessing. C, The Book of Evidence by John Banville. D, Something to Answer For by P.H. Newby. So I have no idea. So by process of elimination here, I don't think a woman would refer to somebody as the old girl. So Doris is, no, I don't think it's her. Saying the police, I know that John Banville is a crime fiction writer, and so this already is, and he's a male, so I'm thinking he's going to be writing a line such as "the old girl kept writing and complaining about the police." So I'm going to say it's John Banville. Oh, okay, no, it's Something to Answer For by P.H. Newby. I've never heard of him, so okay, I can only go on my kind of guesses. Question number 4, which author was shortlisted 5 times without a win and became known as the Booker Bridesmaid? I don't even need to know the answers, the multiple choice answers here. I know this is Beryl Bainbridge. There's also Iris Murdoch, Doris Lessing and Penelope Lively, but I'm 100% sure it's Beryl. In which year, question number 5, in which year were the judging panel so unimpressed by the 83 novels submitted for the prize that they decided only 2 books? Heat and Dust by Ruth Prower Jabvala and Gossip from the Forest were worthy of shortlisting. Okay, I had no idea about that, and the only thing that's making me want to do is go and read these 2 books if they are the only 2 that they think are worthy. So in which year was this? This is going to be a complete guess. I'm going to say 1975. Guesswork was really doing wonders for me today. So question 6, which author found themselves at the centre of a Booker Prize controversy in 1974 when their novel appeared on the shortlist chosen by a judging panel that included his wife? Okay. Stanley Middleton, Julian Rathbone, William Trevor, Kingsley Amis. I am only familiar with Kingsley Amis on this list. I don't know who any of the people are. So, by process of elimination, I'm going to go Kingsley Amis because I don't know who anyone else is. Oh, it's right! It is right. Okay, great. Right, the next question. The 2023 shortlist included 3 writers who shared which of the following commonalities? A, they were all debut authors. B, they were all called Paul. Okay, so we all know that's the answer because there was so much talk about this little factoid last year. Right, okay. It's B, everybody, it's B. They were all Irish and they were all previous winners. A lot of them were Irish, but it's actually the Paul thing, and I'm right. In the Booker Prize's history, the next question, how many times have the judges been so split on the shortlist that they'd awarded it jointly to 2 writers? Okay, so big one that comes to mind is Evaristo and Atwood. I can't think of any other prize, any other times that the prize was awarded to more than one winner. So I want to say 1 because answer A is 1, 2, 3, 4. So I want to say 1 because I can't think of another time when the prize was awarded to more than one person. And it was a huge controversy at the time. Or do I go with 2 because I think at the time, whilst it was controversial, it wasn't unique. Maybe I go with 2. Oh, 3. Okay, so 2 was wrong, so was 1. 3 was the correct answer. Question number 9. In 1977, Chair of Judges Philip Larkin threatened to jump out of a window if which shortlisted novel didn't win? I feel like we on BookTube take things very seriously, but no one as yet has threatened to jump out of a window. So, I mean, that is motivation and enthusiasm right there, Philip Larkin. Staying On by Paul Scott, never heard of it. Peter Smart's Confessions by Paul Bailey, never heard of it. Great Granny Webster by Caroline Blackwood, maybe it was that, maybe he loved Great Granny Webster. Quartet in Autumn by Barbara Pym. I have absolutely no idea, which is my answer to many a quiz question over the years, I must say. Absolutely no idea. Right, so as a blind punt, I'm going to say Paul Bailey, Peter Smart's Confessions. Oh, it's wrong. Staying On by Paul Scott. So does that mean I need to go and read Staying On by Paul Scott to see why it's so great? Probably. The next question is, how many books with the word sea in the title have been shortlisted for the prize? To be fair, there have been a ton of books with the word sea in the title for this prize. So I'm not surprised that the answers available are 2, 3, 4 or 5. I'm going to go somewhere in the middle, probably 4. Wrong, it was 3. Okay, so I was right with going somewhere in the middle, but it was 3 rather than 4. Okay, that is still a lot of time to use the word sea. Okay, question number 11. In a meeting to pick the 1985 winner, which Booker Prize judge reportedly said in a letter to their fellow judges, "This is over my bed This is over my dead body stuff for me, guys," about Kerry Holmes' body, the Bone People. So, Joanna Lumley, I mean, that sounds very Joanna Lumley to be fair. Marina Warner, Nina Borden, and Norman St. John Stevens. Okay, this is a woman saying this, and there's no surprise that 3 out of the 4 options for this are female. This is a woman saying this, and I can see Joanna Lumley saying this. This is of her vernacular. This is something that she would say. So I'm going Joanna Lumley. Yeah, correct. Phew, I think I've been on a losing streak the last couple of questions, so I'm glad I pulled it back with this one. Right, we're on to question number 12 of 14, so I want to finish strong here if I can. In 2011, the former poet laureate Andrew Motion was one of a number of individuals to criticise that year's shortlist for being too what? Too long, too readable, too difficult, too depressing. Okay, so they're going to criticise the year's shortlist. Okay, we've got to think this through. Process of elimination. Too long? No, it's not going to be too long, because a girthier book is always appreciated, I feel, in terms of... and the shortlist is still going to be 6 books, so it's not exactly going to be longer, is it, in terms of page count nor in books, so it's not that. Readable, this would be a fantastic criticism of the Booker Prize, because it's just so perfect, like, because that's something that I've said this year, that the Safekeep's almost too enjoyable to be a Booker book. It's too readable to be a Booker book, so this would be a fantastic critique of Booker books, because everyone always says, oh yeah, it's boring, they're depressing, they're long, they're too literary, they're too kind of, you know, phrases that I can't say because they involve swear words. So number 3, difficult. People enjoy a difficult long list, and people enjoy a depressing long list. So I'm going to say that fans of the Booker Prize, who I'm sure Poet Laureate Andrew Motion is a fan of the Booker Prize, are going to say that a criticism of the Booker would be that it's too readable, which is hilarious, and I really want it to be this answer. Please be this answer. It is. It's too readable. I need to screenshot this. This is funny. That's going in the group chat. Right, in 2022, Alan Garner became the oldest author ever to be shortlisted for the Booker Prize. Oh yeah, I remember this. I think Bob the Booker spoke about this. I'm pretty sure he was 88. And one of the answers is 88. Okay, so I'm 100% right on this one, I think. I didn't even finish the question. How old was he on the day of the prize ceremony? 78, 83, 88 or 93? Okay, so I've already thought 88 before even looking at the answers, so I'm going to go with 88. Yeah, 88, there we go. I'm finishing this strong, aren't I? Right, is this the last one? Last question. Since 2005, each shortlisted author has been presented with... Oh yeah, they get presented with one of those weird artistic front covery things. I think that's it. Right, what are the options? The options are A, £7,500. No, it's not that. B, a gold-plated fountain pen. Who knows? A vintage typewriter. Oh, I'd love that. I'd like to just write a book just to be in the running for getting a vintage typewriter. I can see myself clacking away on the vintage typewriter and then going, shh. Oh, I'd love to do that. Or maybe it's right to left. To move it back to the beginning. Yeah, I think it's right to left. Shh. Right, and then the last one, a bespoke bound copy of their shortlisted book. I mean, it's 100% that, and that's a much more refined, polite way of me saying of how I said it, which was some weird artistic front cover version of their book. Okay, so it's definitely D. Yeah, correct. Right, so what does that mean? Where do I get my results? So I have to sign up for a newsletter. Bear with. Charlotte Molloy. Enter custom consent label, tick. See my results. I got 10 out of 14, top marks. Thank you very much. Congratulations, it looks like we've got an expert on our hands. No shit, Sherlock. Your literary knowledge is absolutely top notch. We'll picture you with a stack of Booker-nominated reads in hand. You may as well, that is very correct. Basking in the glow of your brilliance. I often do. No wonder you aced those questions. You truly know your books. I try. I fail many a quiz, but I certainly have a A for effort. So, as I said at the start of the video, you'll find the link to this quiz in the description box, so you can check this out and do it yourself. Although, now that you've actually seen the answers in this video, maybe I should have said for you to do your own quiz before you watch this video. But that's just semantics. I hope you had a nice time in today's video. I certainly had a very nice time filming it. And I shall see you very soon in the next video, guys. Bye!